Hey there, YouTube land. It's late and it's getting kind of dark here, so I want to make one last video before I went to bed. And basically, this is, I guess, it's kind of a tag video. And what it is, have you ever double dipped with your DVDs and Blu-rays? And if so, show some and explain why, which is what I'm going to do right now, because I have in a lot. So first off, well, this came in kind of reverse, but I had Psycho 2 and 3. I also have somewhere, but I can't find it right now, a 3-pack of Psycho 2, 3, and 4, which I kept because I wanted to have the beginning, because they out and out said that they would not be putting 4 out. So I grabbed up 2 and 3 because, well, I wanted them, and there's a few features, good commentaries on those. Then Bates Motel was the one that I didn't have. It was like not the TV show that's on now, but the Bud Cort one that was done back in the day. So had to go out and again buy this one because it had Bates Motel. Unfortunately, it's one disc. So if Bates Motel comes out on its own, or in a double pack where they have like 2 on a disc type thing, I'll have to like quadruple dip on this one here. Next up are some of my midnight movies. This has the Attic and Crawl Space. I still have this one because, well, the Attic has not come out yet. But of course, I've upgraded Crawl Space to the awesome Scream Factory edition, and I really do recommend it. It's a fun little film. Same thing with this double feature here. It's got Motel Hell and Deranged. Now, I'm still waiting to get Deranged down the road from Arrow, because Arrow got a really great version of Deranged right there. But I did grab the Motel Hell that came out from Scream Factory. It's an amazing edition. I got the poster to go with this one as well. Of course, this here is pretty much bare bones. This one has a ton of features on it. So there was like, it was a no-brainer. I'm getting that one. This was a unique double feature. The Beast Within and Bat People. Obviously, you know which one that I've gotten the second of. And a lot of these here are like, you know, they're basically flipper discs. But Beast Within. I really do like the cover on the Arrow version better, but cool stuff by Scream. One of the more straightforward ones that I got was the killer double feature, Bad Dreams and Visiting Hours, which is one I actually might put up for a trade later on down the road, or just, I don't know. But I do have the Bad Dreams Visiting Hours Blu-ray. Why? Because one, I love these movies. I want to upgrade them to Blu-ray, and two, there's some features on Visiting Hours that were kind of not there before. Because this is the features of Visiting Hours now: interview with screenwriter Brian Taggart, radio TV spots, blah blah blah. These are the features that were on before. Theatrical trailer. Yeah, not a hard decision to make there. And sometimes it's not as easy or clear-cut a decision as you would think it would be. I had the original edition of Cat People. It came out by, I think it was Universal, right? Universal. Yeah. And as you can tell, there are a ton of features. I guess you can tell. Kind of dark here tonight. On the big black box, that's all the features. You know, we got animated portrait by Paul Schroeder, feature commentary with director Paul Schroeder, on the set with director Paul Schroeder. Hope we got his name right here. Special makeup effects by Tom Berman, Cat People matte paintings, filmmaker Robert Wise, and the producer of the original Cat People, Val Luton, production notes, production photographs, theatrical trailer. So yeah, a lot of really cool stuff, and I do like this cover. Then they put out the new Cat People edition from Scream Factory. I wanted this one so bad. It was a surprise from my better half. And most of the stuff that's on this is not on this, though this is a superior print of the film. Deprecation need both. Sometimes it's not as simple as that either. I mean, like, I bought Prom Night, the regular Anchor Bay edition, old school one. No features, no nothing, theatrical trailer, yeah, widescreen presentation. I also picked up the Canadian edition of, do you guys in the States or in get like an edition like this. I'm not sure. I know this Canada had a few of these, and it's the Promenade collection. It has all 4 Promenade films, and there's also another Canadian one out that came out after the movie came out, and it has this kind of like this cover art on this here bigger box, and it includes the new remake as well. But I had the remake on Blu-ray anyway, so I didn't need that one. But this is all 4. So and then of course Synapse put out this amazing looking Promenade film with some great special features, and now I have all 3 versions of Promenade. I think there's a 4th there somewhere. There's a couple. There's one more. I bet I forgot it. So, hold on. Yep, there it was. I picked up the special collector's edition, and I think this is Canadian edition as well as E1 Entertainment, of the Ginger Snaps trilogy. I'm a huge fan of the movie Ginger Snaps. I really like this one. But, again, Scream Factory announced the Blu-ray edition of Ginger Snaps. Definitely awesome, but for the artwork on this and the other 2 films, keep it up. I'm just hoping that Scream Factory is going to announce the other 2 films down the road, the same as they did with the sleepaway camps recently. Next up is a little movie by the name of Leviathan. And yeah, I kind of dig this cover. All lenticular and Shiznit. Then, of course, Scream Factory announces, because he had a lot of the MGMs, and as you can see, a lot of these are MGM releases, Leviathan. And some great special features on our interviews and stuff like that, that I just love this movie, so it was a no-brainer. And last but not least is the last one that I picked up recently. Actually, I got Lords of Illusions. I have the MGM edition, and there are some features on here. Like there's an introductory letter by Clive Barker, introductory commentary, contains some footage not seen in theaters as part of a director's cut, and of course, the most important thing for me for this one here was having this. It has a little 8-page booklet. That, you know, I like booklets and stuff on here, and I got some decent stuff. Got the letter from Clive on here. But being a uber fan of the movie and a gigantic fan of Clive Barker, of course, the second this was announced, I knew that this was going to be something I needed. Lord of Illusions, the Blu-ray with some great special features, the theatrical and director's cut. So, yeah. Could not pass up on this one. Lord of Illusions is another great one, great presentation. There's just a few that I have that are that I've doubled over on. Also doubled over on Big Trouble in Little China, which I think I have like 3 copies of. I got like the thin edition, the big 2 disc, you know, the thick one edition, and of course I've got the Arrow video edition that came out. It was really good. So those are a few that I've doubled over on. But what have you doubled over on? What do you have like multiple copies of in your collection? So, Gallagher 517, Rom's Reviews, Killer Nerd, man, Dean of DVD. There's so many of you guys that I would like to ask, but there, 4, and you guys can tag from there. I tag you guys to let me know and let me see what exactly is good enough in your collection that you like enough that you got a couple copies of. I'm sure that the DVD must at least have some criterions that you might have had over on DVD before and it's kept them around. I could have went on. I mean, I got like 2 different versions of City of the Living Dead, and I'm not sure how many versions of House by the Cemetery. Arrow version's the best. Man, yeah. That's the fate of a collector. You collect pretty much everything, and after a while, you kind of see a parallel in some of your collection. You see, like, either you upgraded to DVD, or maybe the DVD had features that the Blu-ray didn't. Like the Entity. The Entity, for instance, I don't have it on either edition, but the Entity DVD, I want to get that before I pick up the Blu-ray, because the Blu-ray's missing stuff. And I'm sure a lot of people did this with Evil Dead. I mean, Evil Dead is one movie, like, I've got the Ultimate Edition of, and I went out You know, it's the DVD edition. It's got 3 discs. Awesome edition. Still can't be beaten. And I bought the Blu-ray Steelbook because, one, it's Steelbook and it's Evil Dead, so why not? Thanks for watching, and guys, interested in seeing those videos. So, and actually, so is the giant lobster head. Gotta get him in every time, don't you? Yes, I do. And talk to myself. But right now it's late. I'm tired, and I need tea before I go to sleep because tea uncannily makes me sleep. Have a good one, guys. For me right now, it's time for tea, and kind of wanting to watch some Blood Wing before I go to bed. Pumpkinhead 2. Fun stuff.